I'm going to make a presentation on a subject that I made a presentation 1 year ago. It's communication. It's a really important subject. It's there for us even from the first human. As you can see, this guy here sending smoke signals to other people to communicate with them in order to communicate with them. And here's my audience that people are listening to me. Communication is important because it's the best way to express our feelings, exchanging information, giving other people some ideas about ourselves. It is important to hand over some information, new ideas. You need to be open-minded to new ideas and information. You need to be positive. Miscommunication almost happens because what we call monologue. We can't even hear ourselves talking. We can't even understand what we are talking about. And how can we expect other people to communicate with us, even understand us, when we can't even hear ourselves, we can't even understand ourselves? People do not really listen, but they also do the most talking. Miscommunication happens because different languages. I mean, you are speaking Spanish, I'm speaking English or Turkish or whatever, and you can't understand what I'm talking about right here. But if we both speak Turkish or if we both speak English, we can communicate very well. We have the potential to communicate very well. And also bad words and behaviors. We can't even understand how many people we are disrespecting in a daily basis because of bad words. It causes accidents, fights, even worse as a result. So I use a bad word on you, and you use a bad word on me, and it started a fight, and no one wins. We both lose. We have to communicate. As you can see, the bomb is, it's really a bad miscommunication. Emotional quotient is an important fact in life. Do not ever forget that. Emotional quotient is more important in communication than the intelligence quotient, even the intelligence quotient, the quotient that everyone is talking about, everyone knows about. You may not know anything about emotional quotient, but it's the key to have a success in your life. And it's kind of the builder in communication between people. The most important part about emotional quotient is always turning around the communication. Emotional quotient, in order to have a higher level of emotional quotient, you need to be aware of yourself, you need to rely on yourself, you need to be flexible, open to new ideas, and you need to be optimistic for new ideas. Empathy is the way to have higher emotional quotient. Guys, do you want to talk to her in this body language? I don't think so. So if I'm standing here like this, have a bad body language, and I'm just here pissing you off, tell you to go away, and look at her. Even body language is so important in communication between people. Do your best to be simple and brief. Don't go smoking when your friends are making a presentation on something, because that's just disrespectful. We will take a break, just wait for us. And be positive and respect others' ideas. My hand gestures, they're just important in this presentation. And be empathetic for other people. You can see the words E, M, P, A, T, H, and Y. It's the key to have a good communication with other people. It's for them to understand you and for them to be positive for you. Just take the first step to other people's ideas. Do your best to take new ideas while talking. Just two brains, you have two brains and four hands, just use them all together. Don't fight against each other and just think as one brain, one idea. Just find a way to communicate. That's the important thing about when we are talking to other people. Improve your language for better communication. Learn different kind of languages. Learn French, learn Spanish, English, maybe Italian, maybe Arabic, maybe Chinese, as you can see. And most important thing, be assertive. with other people. If you're aggressive, you just make them go away, or even worse, you just start a fight. If you be passive and don't talk to them, you can't even live your life the way you want. Be assertive, be open-minded, don't afraid of people, what they are going to say to you. You go good to them, and if they come to bad, it's just their problem. It's out of their own aggressiveness or passiveness. And do your best and believe in yourself. Don't be afraid, just like I said on the slide before. Be yourself, don't try to be anyone else. Just act as yours, what you think, what your ideas are, and just be open-minded. Also it says, trust yourself, be like an eagle. Just go around and find what suits you the most, the person that suits you the most, the ideas. Just don't stay with one idea. Improve your idea. Listen to other people. Listen to them talk, and thanks. But also know yourself. Don't be a sellout or something like that. Don't try to be something that you're not. Don't be the lion when you're the cat, but also see yourself like a lion. That's the important thing about communication. And be flexible. Just look at this the way around, not like this, just this. Be flexible, be open to. Maybe that's the important thing. You are saying something and he is or she is saying the exact same thing, but you are fighting because you don't understand what you're talking about. You're not flexible. That's the big problem in miscommunication. That causes miscommunication. Concentrate on questions before the answers. When somebody is trying to ask you something, don't think about your answer that you're going to give them when they're asking questions. First, listen to the question, then just think. Take your time to answer it, because if you answer it like then it's going to cause, it maybe cause a problem. It's going to cause a problem in between. Hazreti Mevlana says, when the people misunderstand you, do not worry. They hear you, but they think about their thought to tell. That was the thing I'm talking about. Even some big people, some famous people are talking about this. That's a big problem. That causes miscommunication. That's the worst thing ever. And he also says, keep quiet like a book when somebody communicating who is ignoramus. If you understand that people is a bad person, maybe aggressive, maybe passive, don't try to, don't be angry at yourself. Just be quiet. Don't care about them. Don't care about their ideas, because they're either maybe jealous people. Thank you very much for listening to my presentation.